Oh.
Woo!
Those are ghost noises.
What are we gonna do? A witch's cackle.
I'll get you, my pretty.
That
Ooh,
was that.
pretty fun.
Thank you. Yes, that was fun. It feels good to make noises, guttural Halloween sounds.
Yeah.
Happy Halloween, everybody.
Happy Halloween. You know what? I always like Halloween, but I never really participated in it. And I have to say, every time that I do make a conscious decision to dress up for it, I'm always really, really happy about it.
Yeah, it is. It's fun. It's fun. It's fun to add a little whimsy in your life that is like culturally approved.
Yes.
I mean, like I'm playing within the bounds of society. You know, I'm playing.
I
I'm not
like that as a
being
ghost
weird.
noise. Like,
Yeah.
that's how you haunt, like, I'm playing within the bounds of society.
Nothing too weird. Yeah, I was thinking about, like we did this. We had a Halloween show a year ago. Sarah and I did.
You did.
By the
Where did
way,
you go?
yeah, by the way, this is the At Home Film Festival. This is the Halloween
You're in
edition.
the right place.
You're in the right place. We've invited our favorite creators and just the most wonderful people to make Halloween themed short films for your pleasure, your viewing pleasure.
Yes, to haunt your dreams at night or during
Mhm.
the
Or anytime, really. And then Sarah and I are just going to chit chat. So it's really
day.
get ready for that. We like to chat.
We do. We like to catch up. We like to kind of discuss the theme and really kind of get to know each other. These are questions we probably don't really ask each other on a regular basis. So I think it's
Mhm. Well,
really
I was thinking about, so it's been a year, right? And I was thinking about last year for this
mm,
Halloween show. Nick and I went out to Party City. We spent like $100 on our costumes. We were like really, really trying. And then this year I was like, I'll just wear this. I will put
well,
on
it's
a
a
headband.
lot. It's a lot. It's I don't you always have grandiose ideas of what you're really going to do, and then when it comes to like day of and applying, you're like, dude, I can't do this. What am
Yeah.
I doing? This is too much. It's causing me so much stress.
Well, yeah, and I'm moving. So it's like, I was like, I can't do it. I could wear a box. I thought about that. That's going to be a
Yeah.
box. But I told Sarah earlier, I'm dressed as a woman with no time. That's my costume.
Or like as you said, yeah, your cat is really like can't stop looking at you right now.
My cat Lily is scared by these things on my head. Like I've passed her a couple of times and she's like shrieked. So
Yeah.
it's scaring somebody. So
Yeah. It also looks like you could probably clean a few toilet bowls with them.
I could dust the bookshelves.
Just get in there.
I love your costume.
Uh, thank you. If you guys don't know who I am, I'm Mia Wallace from Pulp Fiction. It is a really kind of an easy look to pull together. Who doesn't have a business shirt?
Hmm.
A black wig like this that you could probably also maybe get at CVS these days. And then who doesn't? I mean, I always have now I have just like a tub of blood with me at all times. Hey, Julia. We've got Julia Johns in the room right now.
Julia John's in the house. JJ, what's up?
Content regular.
Yeah. At Home Film Fest.
Yeah.
Regular. Yeah, so we were going to talk about being haunted, whether or not we've ever experienced a ghost. I classically, being incredibly country, I have experienced many a ghost, and so has my family because we're mountain people and the mountains are haunted. All mountains.
Sure. Well, I people on TikTok claim that do not go into the woods of the Appalachia because all kinds of crazy shit happened there, and people have like wild stories about it that I can't even remember at this point.
Yeah, I've heard all the stories. They range from werewolf to dead guy, zombie, Bigfoot.
Yeah.
There's a couple of Bigfoot, not too many though. Mostly it's like ghosts and demons.
Yeah, I would think that it's too hot for Bigfoot.
Yeah. Well, you know what? We are with climate change, we are going to see a Bigfoot migration on the West
That's
Coast.
something that does not get talked about in the paranormal world.
Because there's going to be there's the fires in California, and unfortunately, they will smoke Bigfoot out of his and
Yeah.
hers
So,
natural home.
guys, if you could just donate money to Ashley and I to save Bigfoot.
Mm-hmm.
I really like that idea.
I think we might see some Bigfoot spottings with climate change. Who knows? Who knows what the Earth will uncover as we destroy her? You know?
Who knows? Maybe another newer Earth.
Yeah. Well, that would be fun. A little baby Earth it's like it's like Russian nesting dolls. Like
It's like we're starting over. It's a new beginning. We've got some more people in the room. This is exciting. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Mao.
Hi. Welcome. Very excited
Welcome.
to have you guys here.
I hope you guys are wearing your costumes. Yeah, what kind of ghost stories, Ashley, have you endured?
I have so many freaking ghost stories. I don't even know where to begin because everyone in my family has like a story of some kind. Like there's a haunted barn. We have a haunted barn first and foremost. So most of the stories come out of the haunted barn. Um, you can't leave things and you can't leave electrical equipment in the haunted barn because it turns on at night. So like if you leave the tractor on, the headlights will turn on. If you leave the tractor in there with no keys, the headlights pop on. I mean, it's pretty spooky stuff. Things like, goats appearing where they shouldn't be, where there are no goats. That's big. That has come up a couple of times. Just a goat being there and it's like, we don't have goats. And that is the devil's that is the devil,
I know, but isn't the devil's animal just like super fucking cute?
So cute.
I really do like goats.
I love goats. They're cool. Their eyes are creepy because they have like they have the vertical pupil.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's weird.
And I think that's what gave them a bad rap because I think everything else is just so cute, and then those eyes are freaky.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. It's like you want to put your key in there.
Yeah, but you want to put your key. Is that
unlock the soul?
And then I have like personal stories of weird things happening in the woods. I'll tell a woods story.
Oh my God. Did you not party in the woods when you were in high school? It was like the place to go and to hide from the law.
Absolutely. We just had in high school, we just had like random dirt roads that you would drive down and then they just ended. And then you just would drive your car there and then hang out.
Yeah. Turn the lights off.
Yeah.
And let's listen to music. And then you would just smoke weed.
Yeah.
Or drink.
Yeah. And then sometimes if you got enough people, you would put your cars in a circle and turn your headlights on. And then that was a rager.
Divine.
Yeah. Heaven.
I know these city kids, they don't know what they're missing out.
They're freaking sad. It's a sad existence. Okay, so here's my ghost story. So this is a woods ghost story. It involves Sarah, my friend Sarah from high school. And I'll say that she has her grandmother had like a farm and to spend a lot of time on kind of outside in the county. And lots of woods on this farm, and the woods were reported to be haunted. Okay, we all knew that those were some dark woods. Those were some woods you might not want to find yourself in at night by yourself.
Yeah.
But Sarah and I were little rascals, and we also fancied ourselves witches. Okay, that's important.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I think that was like a phase that a lot of high school girls went through, which is kind of cool. I think that's a cool phase to go through.
This was our late 20s, but we did do it in high school. It started in high school. It did and just never ended.
Yeah.
So we started doing stuff in high school, and then we kind of got in the habit of like every year we would have some sort of like a winter solstice celebration. Okay. So yeah, just something like that. Just write down our goals for the year, just cast a couple of spells, light a couple candles. That sort of
thing. Do one kind of innocent curse.
Just one little baby curse. So this was like, I lived in New York at this point. I was a city woman
Mhm.
and I was going home. She was like, "You want to do winter solstice at my grandmother's house?" And I was like, "Okay, sure. Yeah." Even though I'm like a little skeptical specifically of her grandmother's woods. Okay.
Mm.
Because we didn't really like do too much stuff in her grandmother's woods because there was this like rumor that they were bad, that they were haunted. They were marked woods. So we go into the woods and it's night, it's dark, and we set up like a little circle, a little prayer circle. We put some stones out, we get our compass out, we're doing northwest, southeast, we're lining everything up. This is our little protection circle. Nothing can harm us in it. We get in the circle, we clear it all, we sit down, we put everything out in front of us. We start saying a couple of words about what we want to get out of tonight. And then Sarah, okay, then right before this happens, wait, no, okay, I'm trying to remember it exactly.
Okay.
Okay, so we're in the circle. This is our little circle. It's our circle of protection. We said what we want to do tonight. We've got all of our witchy stuff out in front of us. And then Sarah says, I invite the spirit of the woods into our circle. And I really had this like bone chilling, like, Sarah, don't do that. I
Yeah,
had this
what
like
are you doing?
feeling, like, what are you
Yeah.
doing? And when she said it, we invite the spirit of the woods into our circle. We hear this like howling in the distance. Now, this is like, I should say, like 200 acres in the middle of nowhere, like no one's around.
No golf course nearby.
No, okay? Wildlife could kill us and eat us, and that would be the end of our story. So we
Yeah.
hear this like howling way off in the distance, and I go, "What is that?" And then she said, "I think it was a coyote." And then it howled again about 10 feet away from us.
Ooh.
And I tell you what, Sarah, I've never run so fast in my gosh darn life. I grabbed everything. Both of us booked it out of the woods as fast as we could because the first howl was so far away. And then that second howl was right next to us in a matter of seconds.
Yeah. It's like he jump shifted.
Yeah.
He
So
almost got into the circle of your woods.
we almost got into the circle. We
Yeah.
ran, we finished everything in the basement, but I was like, "Why'd you do that?" She's like, "I don't know. I was overcome by the moment."
I thought it would be cool. I
Yeah.
had no idea. I thought it was just gonna be like an easy hang, but I
I
guess
was
it was intense.
invite the spirit of the woods. She seems cool.
Yeah.
Get her in here.
That's a lot to invite. That's a lot of personality coming in.
Yeah, that's a mixed bag, truly.
It is. I gotta know those woods first before I invite them into my circle.
Mhm. Okay, now you have a little story, right?
I do. Well, so I don't believe in ghosts, but I really, really want them to exist because I think it would be so cool. But there are times that we stayed at a friend's house. He had a house on Shelter Island and we were taking care of his dog and it was pretty big and it was all by itself. And first of all, the name is called Shelter Island. That seems kind of scary, even though it's just like rich, waspy white people, even though they're pretty scary too. Um, but it was just like the dog started like, and anytime like an animal is like, it freaks me out. And then it started like scratching. So then we were like, maybe he wants to go pee. So we let it go out and then we just like let it go into the backyard, but you can't see anything late at night. Then it finally comes back and then it's still doing the, and then I'm getting nervous, and now all of a sudden, this dog is making me believe in the afterlife. It has like rocked me to the core that all of a sudden I'm becoming a new kind of person. I'm having a religious moment, and then it started barfing. It was just plain barfing. It was just an upset stomach, and then that was it. But it really does man, anytime that you hear like an animal that's like your pet going, that's scary.
Yeah. There's an old ghost story, Taily Bone. You know that? Taily Bone. Taily Bone.
Maybe I've heard it, but it's just like a different kind of story, maybe where I grew up. You know how things kind of change a little bit, and you're like, oh, that's like the Hookman story.
Yeah, I think this was like a collection of like southern tales to chill. like chill you to the bone, and there was Taily Bone, and I remember being terrified of this, and it's some sort of a monster, but the dogs do just that, what you just described. So that sounds like a Taily Bone setup.
Scary.
Hey pals, can you see us on YouTube? Let me know if you can see us on YouTube in the chat, because I just got an error message from freaking StreamYard saying an error occurred on YouTube. This is usually temporary. So let me know if you're there and you can see us. I would appreciate it.
Yeah. That's weird. I didn't get a format like that. And then also I see people on YouTube commenting, yes, YouTube looks good. Thanks, Hugh.
Okay, great. Well, I was trying to laugh at Mal, I want a goat, and YouTube blocked me from commenting that.
Well, Mal, if you play the trivia game right, maybe we can hook you up with the goat.
You might just get a goat.
I would love it if we had a goat to give to people.
Yeah, that would be so fun. We just send people wildlife.
Yeah. Hey.
Wild animals. I guess a goat is no longer a wild animal. It's like super domesticated.
No, from what I've gathered, I think I read somewhere recently that humans have almost domesticated most animals.
I believe it.
Yeah, we did it.
You're not going to find a goat in the wild, which is why all of my grandparents' stories of seeing goats on the farm when the goat shouldn't be there meant that it definitely was the devil. So.
Yeah, it is.
It's the devil. So guys, we might be a little laggy, just a heads up. We're like riding that Wi-Fi wave tonight. We're having some issues here in New Jersey with our Ethernet. So it's okay. And you know what? We were thinking like the lagginess kind of adds to the suspense. So
yeah. So deal with it.
Have you been watching scary movies, Sarah?
I watched a few Friday the 13th. I watched the original one, and then I watched the second one. And the second one's really fascinating. It has a whole Wikipedia page, how it's actually seems like a movie that the gay community really likes.
Interesting.
It has some, I would say, like, I guess, I don't know what you would say, homoerotic images.
Okay.
Which is weird. You wouldn't think that. It never dawned on me that was what was happening with Friday the 13th, but it is the only one in the series that has the male as a protagonist. Usually it's a female protagonist and it's a male protagonist.
Yeah. Huh. I love when you like do a deep dive into a movie after you watch it and you learn that it's like it's got this whole other backstory. That's fun.
The guy that directed it was saying like, yeah, I was dealing with at the time, I guess it was the AIDS epidemic, and that was a lot on his mind, and like hate crimes. Whoops, my bangs.
Right.
You're getting oily.
If you're gonna OD, you gotta get those bangs right.
I know, I gotta get them right. So that's always like, you're like, I had no idea. I just thought it was just like a cheap, crappy Friday the 13th, or not Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh, Nightmare on Elm Street. Okay, interesting.
Yeah. So that's it. What about you?
We watched Halloween 2018, Halloween Kills in the theater.
Yes.
And then I think I told you about this because we were talking the other day and you brought up Jamie Lee Curtis, and I was like, I have too many facts about her rattling in my brain right now.
Yeah. I did the thing where I tell Ashley that when you're the person that is like, I'm about to like throw out some knowledge that this person might know. And then Ashley was like, child's play, and then just like doubled down on Jamie Lee facts, and I was shocked.
I spent about 3 hours looking into Halloween trivia after I watched it because I decided it's a perfect movie.
Yeah,
Halloween, it's perfect.
It is a great movie.
It's perfect. Yeah.
I haven't watched all the others after that, but I've seen a few of the later versions.
We watched something last night about like horny teens throwing a devil party, and it was so fun. It was like an 80s movie. It was on Shudder. I loved it. I got a little scared, but it was campy. It was fun. I think it was called like The Devil's Orgy, something like that.
That sounds great. That's the kind of horror movie I like. I don't like the torture porn ones. I like it to be a little light.
Yeah.
A little ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's it. Not the ones
I want a thrill. and I want a woman to be stalked. Those are the two things.
I want a woman running through the woods.
Yeah, something like that. Something like that going on. Oh, it's called Night of the Demons, is what I was just informed. Night of
Oh,
the Demons. Very good.
get on that. Should we, guys, before we start introducing our films for this month, our spooktacular films, we will be playing trivia, right?
Yes.
I found a prize. I'm basically just kind of like doing a garage sale for you guys, but like if anybody wants a can crusher, I got the wrong size. This is only for like I needed one for tall boys. And this is a
Okay.
regular one. So let me know if you guys win, you can get a can crusher.
That's exciting, y'all. That is exciting.
Woo!
And definitely Venmo us the money because that will be like $10 in shipping and handling to get with someone. So think of donating us as you're paying the trivia, shipping, and handling.
Definitely. So should we just start? We should get into it.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, this first creator, she's such a powerhouse. She's
Started her own production company, which is I love it. I love it. And she's so good at filming stuff.
Yeah, just like multi-talented, like someone who is truly, she can sing, she can play instruments, she's funny, she's smart, she can roller skate. Like, what can't this lady do?
Nothing.
We are, of course, talking about the wonderful Katie Frame. Please enjoy her short vid, 5 Minutes to Misery with Minerva Grimhold.
No doubt we live in hectic times, and honestly, sometimes revenge can feel like a chore. But no matter how busy life gets, I still want to make sure I make time to smite my enemies. No need, though, to feel guilty for making shortcuts in the cauldron. I'm all about speedy, stress-free spells. Life's short, but we can always find time for vengeance. This is 5 Minutes to Misery with Minerva Grimhold. Hello, my fellow witches and warlocks. I am so excited to share with you today one of my very favorite potions that has been passed down in my family from generation to generation. In fact, it was taught to me by my very own grandmother. She used to like to call this spell, shut a bitch up. I'm dealing with a stupid bitch myself right now, and I just really need him to shut up. My neighbor, he plays music all hours of the night and fights with his girlfriend outside my window, and for some reason feels the need to vacuum 24 hours a day. I don't know what that's about. And I could really use a little bit of peace and quiet. So this quick little potion is just the ticket. Let's get started. For this recipe, you'll only need 3 simple ingredients you can find almost anywhere. 1 finger from a corrupt county judge, the left eye of 5 Starbucks Karens, and the blood of a desperate fuckboy. Toss all your ingredients into a small saucepan, then simmer on medium for 5 minutes. Be sure not to overcook. Then sip with a spoon, pair with a spell, and voila! It's a fucking vacuum cleaner. It just doesn't stop. This might be a good time to try this out. It worked. Well, that's it for today. But thanks again for joining us, and be sure to join us again next week for another 5 Minutes to Misery. Bye-bye. Be sure to tune in next week when I show you how to put an unwanted suitor in his place in under 10 minutes.
Something tells me Minerva Grimhold would have invited the spirit of the woods into our circle as well. So,
absolutely. Also, I loved Minerva Grimhold has a really great speaking voice.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wish I could just get rid of neighbors in painless, easy ways, such as spells and curses. I wish that was real.
Don't you? It would. remember one time, like I watched Cinderella, or like, what's the one where like when you wish upon a star? I
Cinderella.
remember being like wishing I wanted an outfit, and I really truly believe that it got into my closet when I was younger, and I remember having that feeling of like just being really let down that does not happen.
Yeah. I remember something similar, like in 5th grade, praying to God every night that I would wake up in the morning and be Stephanie Tanner from Full House. Like, I was like, please let me just wake up and be Stephanie Tanner. Please, please, please. Being so upset that didn't happen.
I just like God getting that request while he's got other big deals to handle. And he's like, wait, what's this request right now? What is happening? He
Who's
wants to be
Stephanie Tanner?
Tanner?
She doesn't want to be like one of the Olsen twins instead. She wants to be Stephanie Tanner.
Yeah. I love it. I just, that mindset, I wish I still had it.
Yeah. Do you ever try and move things with your mind now as an adult? Do you ever try just in case?
Yeah. Well, like, why can't that just be a thing?
Feels
That's why I love the movie Carrie.
Yes. Feels like we should have evolved to that by now.
I feel like I would do that on some audiences that I've had, just like lock the door and then just create fire and then suffocate them with a fire hose. Wow. Like, I've had some bad sets lately that I'm like, ugh, I want you guys destroyed.
I want to burn this comedy crowd alive. They didn't laugh at my jokes, and now they got to go.
Absolutely. All right. I love that one. Let's go into the next one. This guy, also another, like, we kind of have like a little movie club. I would say like as much as this is a film festival, it's just like a group of creators that like to like create stuff on a monthly basis. And if you guys ever want to do that, you're more than welcome to send it our way. But we always have like some reoccurring people, but I love to see the progression of their artwork evolve. This guy, adore. I know him from Houston. He's one of the funniest people I know. He and his partner, Molly Cameron, have created a short film called Night Sauce.
Enjoy.
Here.
Anger, the rage, they're feeding that. At the same time, they're saying it's all about Jesus.
Hi.
How's Los Angeles?
LA is so great. I just passed Jane Lynch on the street.
So you're gonna be back tomorrow, right?
Yeah, I'll see you in the morning.
I don't like being home alone. It's always creepy at night.
Watch some YouTube videos or something.
Have a safe trip. I'll see you in the morning.
Bye.
Are you proud of her? I don't like her. Why? Because I think she's alive.
Thick steaks, juicy hot dogs, crisp skewers. That's what we picture when we think about grilling.
You're me. Go outside. She's having a barbecue. All right. What are you doing?
We're having a barbecue. See? Hey, I'm back. Check it out. Oh, I missed you.
Yes.
Look, I got you something from LA. Barbecue sauce.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Bravo.
I love it. First of all, those images from TV, when you take them out of context, it's like we're in a black hole sun video. What a wild world we're living in right now.
Yeah, it feels like apocalyptic for sure. Love that video, you guys. That was so good. I
Aw.
LOL'd. So fun. Love the effects. I love Lucas's head popping out of the grill. That might have been that was just really it was
First of all, I'm also impressed they had the budget to fly Molly out to LA like that.
yeah. Well, that's what, you start making vids for the At Home Film Fest. Next thing you know, you're flying across the country, your head's getting barbecued.
Yeah.
Anything's possible. Our next video for you guys, by the way, are you guys having fun? Let's check out the chat for a second. Let's see what the chat is. Ooh, Lucas. Thank you, Lucas.
Hugh Bridgers.
Likes the Black Hole Sun reference.
Thank you. My 90s.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that was a fun little checking out the chat segment that we
Sorry.
did.
I'm writing down trivia questions.
No, that's smart. I always forget, and then till like the very end, I'm like, oh, like scrambling to remember.
Yeah.
Okay, so let us introduce our next vid from a creator. This is the second time she's been a part of the At Home Film Festival. We both think she's just so funny and talented, and we're very excited she's going to be a part of the Halloween edition. Please enjoy Kendra Cunningham's COVID Nights Dog Walk.
Come on. Go ahead. Go.
Amazing. I could get that soundtrack, honestly. Like I could jam out to that. That's a good 80s horror flick soundtrack.
I love that. Is that a synth? Is that what's going on? Is that a
I
synth?
think so.
It is. I was on edge. I really was.
Yeah.
The music puts
Second part, Kendra.
Yeah. Part 2, Kendra, bring it on. We got to know what happens. But I also like when the memory, like the imagination gets to play. Like I enjoy giving us that. That was good. I wonder, was it inspired by Kendra? Was it inspired by like just how empty the streets were during the pandemic? Because I felt that eeriness in New York, where it does feel like I'm just kind of on display here.
Yeah.
The stage, no one else is on it.
Or like everybody else knows to stay in except you.
Mm-hmm.
Like you didn't get the memo. You're like, it's like their vampires are out.
Mm-hmm. Great job. Real suspense. One more time for Kendra. Our next video is by a wonderful friend of the show. I mean, talk about, I like how you were describing it, Sarah, earlier as sort of like the movie club.
Yeah, we're a film club.
Yeah,
Really.
we really are. And we've got to see like people evolve. And wow, this creator just always hits us with bangers. Give it up for Christmas Futures. Evil Awaits. Evil Awaits.
Hey kid, what's up?
Dad.
Molly? Molly, what's wrong?
It happened again. He threatened me. I feel like he's really lost it this time.
Where are you now?
My break at work.
Were you two living together?
What does that have to do with anything?
Were you living together or not?
No.
Listen, I'm not mad. I just need to know, does he have keys to your apartment?
No. He doesn't have keys, okay? No.
Oh, Molly. Jesus. I told you that boy was sick in the head.
I know.
Looks like somebody likes to stay out late. Well, I can wait all night.
Let's put it in my terms. You're here on a hostile takeover. You grab us for some green mail, but you didn't expect some poison pill was going to be running around in the building. Am I right? Hans. Bobby. I'm your white knight.
Yes, hello, hi. I just going through my statement, I noticed a fraudulent charge on my account. It's the one that's $80 in Milwaukee. I haven't been to Milwaukee recently, so I don't know what that's all about. Yeah, I've driven through it, sure. I'd like you to take it off. Really? Let me just take a look here. Oh, shucks. Yep. Hello? Hey, I'm so sorry. I just looked. I was in Milwaukee.
can't be.
Hey, kid. I was waiting for him. I was gonna make sure he never hurts you again. I left the garage door open.
Wow.
So good. Guys, I am so impressed with all of these films. I'm loving them. That was Love the Fraudulent Charge call.
The twist?
The twist? Yeah.
The twist. I mean, these feel everything. I think we're a legitimate film festival. I think this show just legitimized us.
We found our voice.
Yeah, truly. Because these are like, everything is so good. You guys are crushing it. Christmas Futures, incredible. Very. I felt the history of horror in that 5-minute short. So good.
I also felt like that film kind of changed the game a little bit.
Truly.
Yeah.
Yeah, great job. One more time. Christmas Futures at Home. Hoping you guys love that. So we have a couple more videos for you, but before we do that,
we have a tradition.
We have a tradition on this show. It involves us dancing and singing. So we're going to take a little break. This is a dance break. And then I'm just checking in to see if we have the song. But we might just sing it. Okay. What do you think?
Or at the end. We can always do it at the end if we can get it.
Let me just, you know what? We'll just do it at the end. Okay, guys, stick around for the end because we're going to have a dance break.
What song are we choosing? We'll do it in the chats. That way it's a surprise, but maybe I can just get it on my phone and I can plug it into our, the mic.
Perfect. Love that.
Anyway, yeah, we saw a Matt Wayne cameo. Was not expecting that.
Love a Matt Wayne cameo.
Love a Matt Wayne.
God, there's so many things here I could talk about that video. I mean, the way the knife falls perfectly into the floor, like how many times did you do that?
Yeah, how many takes was that? Xmas Futures.
It was pretty incredible.
All right. Next one.
What we're going to do, we're going to set up this next vid. Also, one of our team of creators in the movie club, a friend of the show, the wonderful Julia Johns. And we're not going to introduce her video with its title, just in case it hints at something. So we'll just say that it's Julia Johns' wonderful short film for our Halloween edition. Enjoy.
Hello?
Hey, I think someone broke into my apartment.
What? Now?
I had a sandwich in my fridge and it's gone.
Oh my god. Now, are you home? Are you home now? Are you alone?
Yeah.
Did you call the police?
No, because what if somebody didn't break in? You know?
Okay, is your door locked?
Yeah, it's locked. Do you think it's that creepy guy from the laundromat? Do you know the guy I'm talking about that's always hanging out there?
Oh, the guy with the cowboy hat?
No, who's cowboy hat guy? I'm talking about pink sweatpants guy.
What?
My neighbors are having sex.
Okay, did you check all the rooms?
No, I just checked all the rooms. I think I'm alone.
Are you alone?
Yeah. Wait.
What? going on? Julia.
He's outside right now.
What?
Oh my god.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's happening?
The police are here. The neighbors must have called the police.
Are you serious?
Yeah, they're arresting him. They're putting handcuffs on him. Whoo, man. And they're shoving him in the cop car right
Oh
now.
my god.
Pretty crazy, huh? Woo, well.
Okay, is it the guy who broke in?
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's gotta be the guy. Yeah. So anyway, I guess I should let you go.
Wait, I mean, are you okay? Do you want me to come over?
Oh. Do you want to pick up some sandwiches?
Yeah, sure. Text me your order.
Okay, great. I'll see you soon.
So freaking relatable.
Absolutely. I mean,
Gosh, yeah.
Sometimes you're like, did that count as eating?
Right. Those calories don't count.
No.
I like how that had all of the like so many horror tropes in there, you know, like first off, she's on the phone. You know, that makes us think about, right?
Yeah.
Second off, there's maybe a man in the house. Third off, there's a little black and white segment.
Neighbors having sex, like what's that noise? A fake out.
It feels like everyone is coming together. There's like a collection. This is what I like. There's not that many ingredients for horror. Okay, let's say there's 10, but it's the way you arrange them that makes the dish yours.
It's like music, really. I mean, how many notes are there?
Yes.
So it's the notes you don't play. It's the notes you do play. It's how you play it, how you arrange it.
Yes. There's like 7 chords or something. And there's 7 notes in all of music or something like that.
Yeah.
I'm very impressed with everyone. Julia, great job. Loved your vid. That brings us to our next video.
Yeah.
I know we're just powering through this, guys. We are really knocking them out of the park. This is from my my wonderful fiance and our tech wizard.
I know, if you guys are wondering, like, wow, how is this running a lot smoother than it did a year ago? It's because we have the lovely Nick Maritato, who's behind the scenes puppeteering all of this to make our show come true.
And I threaten him with my love every month. I say, you better do this or else you're going to be in a lot of trouble. So this is a video from Nick Maritato, and it is called FRT Quick Dates. Enjoy.
Hello, my name is Mitch. I guess I've never done one of these things before, so I don't know where to start or where to begin. I guess a little bit about me. I'm a man, 22 years of age. I'm not much of an animal person, although I do own 2 gerbils. They are my enemies. I'm big into cryptocurrency. If you're very interested in that, I would say definitely hit me up, because I'll talk your ear off. I'm generally a mild-mannered man, unless one of my sporting teams is losing, and then you know. Not much for breakfast. My favorite food is banana. I like to be very active. I own a Peloton. I'm working on my British accent, so if we do meet, know that this is what I will sound like, and I will not break from it. I grew up in Albuquerque, New Mexico, lived in New Jersey for a while. Those are the only 2 states I've ever visited. When I was a teen, I broke my back trying to give myself a blowjob. I'm not much for skiing or surfing or anything that would make me too wet or too cold. I'm a bit of a late bloomer. I didn't know that women had tits till I was about 19. I hate the sand. When I was a kid, I pushed my little brother into a lake and we never saw him again. I'm very particular about my wares, meaning my clothing. I might be the only man in Albuquerque still ironing his jeans. One time I got into a fist fight with my mailman because he was dating my dentist and didn't tell me. I dropped out of school in the 3rd grade and I became a barber for other children. I didn't have a license, and so I went to prison. My dream date would be at the top of a tomb, and after we polished off a few bottles of brandy, we would go inside the tomb and raid it, and steal all the gems and jewels from a king who is no more. My favorite band is the Zac Brown Band. My favorite movie is Fantasia. I've never met a dog I didn't want to kick. My favorite flavor is blue cheese. My dream job is to be a Santa Claus at a shopping mall. I'm very religious. I've had 2 girlfriends in my life, Marianne and Ginger. I fancy myself a bit of an actor. I made a good go of it a few years back. As a matter of fact, I have my headshot here. It's kind of old. As you can see, they used to make them on printer paper. Bit of a handsome chap, aren't I? I guess above all, no fatties. Those gerbils are evil. Another dream of mine is to eat a real Krabby Patty. Well, I guess that's all I have, and I'm sure I'll be hearing from you shortly. Toodles!
Well, I better go this guy.
Oh, God. Truly, truly scary stuff then, Nick. I like it. I like it because it's different from the rest, but it is scary. It is fucking scary, and nobody talks about how truly scary it is out there.
Dating is a nightmare, okay? Also, guys in general are kind of scary. I think we can all agree.
First of all, I didn't know a woman had tits until I was 19. I mean, what a fun movie to write lines for. I feel like we could see more of that guy later.
Yeah. He's never met a dog he didn't want to kick.
Yes. I picture that guy also having a lot to say about how he wants you to live your life.
Oh, yeah. That guy knows. Hey, Hugh liked my line. Thank you, Hugh. Thank you. That was fun. Good job.
Great job. Guys, we're down to the last 2, and guess who the last 2 are? It only makes sense. There's 2 of us, so it's got to be.
It's one of us.
It's one of us.
It's us. Yeah. And then don't forget, we will have a dance party.
We will have a dance party as waiting music for trivia answer.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know what the title of your movie is.
Okay, right. Yeah. It is called Gator Tours 2. It's a sequel.
Oh.
You might have met the Gator Tours lady. We met her a year ago. This is her a year during the pandemic. What the pandemic has done to her, who she's become, and this is Gator Tours 2. So please enjoy. Smell something. That's just the swamp. Swamp stink. Has this year been hard? And to that I say, does a gator shit in the creek? I appreciate you coming back for a second time. Really, I do. Business has been bad, so nothing like a repeat customer. It's been hard. Nobody wants to go gator watching during the time of COVID. Nobody wants to see gators. Fucked up. Look, that's a dragonfly. Did you see that dragonfly? That counts. It's a gator of the sky. Also, this year is all about cicadas. Can we see a cicada? Is that a cicada? No, bitch, it's a pine cone. Look, there's a cicada. Did you see it? You missed it. Anyway, I think the biggest change in my life this year has been my Apple Watch. It's pretty nice. It tracks my steps. It tells me to breathe, thank God. You asked, has this year been hard? And to that I say, does a gator shit in the creek? Hey, why are you so close? Back up. God. I remember you. You were a pain in the ass, weren't you? Look, there's a cicada. You see it? You missed it. Cicada. You missed it. Okay, right here. Let's pay attention. Reasons to not feed wildlife. Are you ready? Hey, look up here. Look up here. Reason number 1, malnutrition. Reason number 2, water pollution. Reason number 3, you feed one named Eddie, he'll follow you home, he won't leave your house, okay? That's why you don't feed the freaking wildlife. Okay, watch your step. Watch your step. Idiots tend to trip on this bridge. Look, there's a cicada. You missed it. I installed that. That's my solar panel. Now watch your step. Fat people tend to trip on this bridge. Look, there's a turtle eating out of a bag. Ain't that cute? Ooh, they see you coming. They go, that fatty got snacks. Let me get some snacks, fatty, fatty, fatty. That's what they're thinking. What else has changed for me this year? Got really into the hit show Friends. I don't know how I missed it, but it's funny. I like it. Got into baseball trading cards. Got into homemade potions. Yeah, I'm talking about moonshine. Got into scrapbooking my childhood. We surrounded by cicadas, dog. Just look around. You see them everywhere. Have you seen one yet? Hey, we're surrounded by them. Look, I gotta go. What do you keep looking at? You ain't never seen a woman in her prime? Come on, you're taking me to Bojangles. Hi, yes, could I get a number 2 combo?
You want bow round?
Yes, please.
And what's your drink, baby?
Could I get a sweet tea?
And an order of Bowberry biscuits.
And an order of Bowberry biscuits. You hear me put on my nice voice for her? Did you hear how fucking sweet I was to her? You know why? You gotta respect the Bojangles work staff. Absolutely. You know, sometimes I think, why are you always trying to find gators? Like, go work at your favorite establishment, Bojangles. Hey, give me some money. I'm about to blow your mind. You never had bow round before, have you? Let me eat a couple more. I'll let you have one.
That's mine. Are you gonna give me my food out of my bag?
I think it's time you leave. Hey! Hey! You need to go!
Can I have my sweet tea?
No, that's mine.
There's 2.
I need both of them. Get out my car.
This is my car. Ow. Hey!
Give it up for me. Sarah, you're muted. So it is fun to come back when you're the only one talking. It's just me, and I say, give it up for me.
And I'm like, that is one of the few examples of sequel is better than the original.
Wow. Thank you, Sarah.
Yeah. Also, when Gator Woman fit into that, whatever that was.
Bow round.
It made me want to get one of those.
They're so good. You can really hear the cicadas in that video. It almost made it unwatchable. We were like, they're so fucking loud. But there we go.
Very representative of Southern horror gothic.
That's what I'm going for.
I loved it.
Thank you so much, Sarah. You are next. No, she's not all about January 6th.
People are disagreeing with you in the comment section.
She doesn't freaking vote, okay?
She's off the grid.
She's off the grid. She's not voting. She doesn't play in any of that government bullshit.
Yeah, she's got tender gators, y'all.
Yeah.
Jesus.
She didn't have time for that.
Get together.
This next creator, so wonderful. One of my favorite people on this planet. It's Sarah Tollemache with Hyenas in Heels. Please enjoy.
Sarah Tollemache. Hi. Hey, how you doing? Nice to see you. Thanks for being at the club.
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Nice.
Yeah.
This is great. Yeah, we've been wanting a woman for a while.
Okay.
Yeah, you know Adrian, right? We tried hard to get her, but she just wasn't available.
Yeah,
so,
she's busy these days.
Yeah, we tried a couple other women too.
Okay.
How long you been doing it? A couple years?
Like around 15, maybe 20.
Wow. That's surprising. I just thought, I felt like you were newer. You got a local feature, and he's getting his guitar tuned right now, and I think he bumped into some fans outside. He's big locally. He's on 105.8. Have you heard of his songs? He does Chicago Blackhawks, a hockey song. It's about hockey, Blackhawks. He usually gets like a standing go, and then he sells some. He'll sell some merch during your set. I hope that's okay. Do you sell merch? You want a cigar? Do you want this cigar? You don't smoke cigars? You don't like things in your mouth? You want something in your mouth right now? I'm only kidding, darling. Don't sue me, okay? What are you gonna do, blog? Do you blog? The woman, she tried to blog about me, but... So you're gonna do about 60 minutes. Clean, yeah, no sex stuff. If you go a little over, that's totally fine. Are you gonna wear that? I think my wife has some skirts. You gotta say legally if you wanna get paid. If you wanna do it for free, no problem, but if you wanna get paid, you gotta say, I'm off my meds. It would be better if you had heels. You do stand up, you wear heels. Hyenas in heels. We got 2 bachelorette parties. A bouncer has COVID. I won't be in the room. I can't watch a woman. I like your tits. That one of the spotlights is out. Put a light overhead, so you'll be overlit. So occasionally the mic will cut out, and then of course upstairs is the titty bar, and then it's open bar. Ticket sales weren't so great. You're not so great.
Great job, Sarah. Really capturing the horror of being alone in a room with a gross man. I'm impressed that Joe's acting made him look like a different person.
Yeah, he's good. He's good.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, there's a lot of like, when they're like, do an hour and you're like, I only have 45. And
right.
It needs to be all clean. And you're like, what?
Right. While ogling you at the same time.
Yeah. And they're always married. And you're like, how?
I know. And they're like, my daughter's in the audience. And you're like,
what? And I did do a show once. I didn't know I had an agent at the time who I was like, didn't really do anything. The show was called Broads Off Their Meds. And I knew that was the show to begin with, but I didn't know. Right when he comes in, he's like, oh yeah, I need you somewhere in your act to say that you're off your meds, because that's what this whole show is. And it doesn't make sense if you don't mention that. So he wanted all of the female comics to say we're off our meds.
That's horrible.
It is, because you're just like, I don't know any guy comics that have had that.
No, well, there's like the crazy woman, the hysteria, she's crazy.
Yeah.
You grimaced when he pushed your hair back in a way that was like so spot on.
Yeah. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. You really channeled that perfectly. Perfectly. Okay, guys, I think it's time for our much anticipated and promised dancing break. So get up in your chairs and start getting loose.
Is this it?
Tell me, can you hear it?
How did we have bats last time?
Yeah, what? We had stuff.
You know what it is? StreamYard sucks.
Can you hear it?
Yeah. Should I? This is like.
I gotta hold my phone up with one hand, so I can really only dance with the left side of my body. She did the monster mash.
Guys, should I ask the question?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, guys, here's our trivia question. Which celebrity did Molly see while she was in LA in the film Night Sauce? Now, if you guys don't get this, I have backup questions before we get a winner. Put your answer in the comments. The first one to answer will get the can crusher.
zombies were having fun. The party had just begun. The guests included
Anybody?
Dracula and his son. The scene was
It looks like we lost some viewers. No, Hugh, it's a female. I'll give you a clue. It's a female celebrity.
They played the monster mash.
Comedic.
It was a graveyard smash.
What's the question, Sarah? Sarah, write the question in the chat.
Okay.
They played the monster mash. Out from his coffin, Drac's voice did ring. Seemed he was troubled by just one thing. Opened the lid and shook his fist and said, "Whatever happened to my Transylvania twist? It's now the mash. It's now the monster mash. The monster mash. And it's a graveyard smash. It's hot on in a flash. It's now the monster mash.
Nope.
Everything's cool. Drac's a part of the band, and my monster mash is the hit of the land. For you, the living, this mash was meant to. When you get to my door, tell them Boris said. Then you can mash. Then you can monster mash. The monster mash. And do my graveyard smash. Then you can mash. You'll catch on in a flash. Then you can mash. Then you can.
Whoa. Is this a hard question? All right.
I've got a question.
Okay, good.
Here's the next trivia question. What? Wait, hold on. Let me second. Keep dancing. Keep dancing. What state did the masked man in the Woman's Closet and Christmas Futures video, what state had they driven through? What was the state?
Oh, so close, Nuria, with the first one.
Whoever gets one of these does get a can crusher.
It's Julia. Is it?
Julia, it's not Wisconsin, unfortunately.
Whoa.
Listen to this song again.
Okay, Nuria's almost right with Jean.
Wait, no, Julia's right. Julia's right.
Okay, we got a winner.
Wait. Yeah. Milwaukee is in Wisconsin. I was looking for Milwaukee, I think, but Milwaukee's in Wisconsin, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Julia, you won. You won a can crusher, Julia. Julia!
That's exciting for your new LA apartment that you get a can crusher.
You don't have to use your forehead anymore.
you beer guzzler. Oh, the answer for the first one that you guys didn't get was Jane Lynch.
Jane Lynch.
Glee and 40-Year-Old Virgin and what else? She's been in a lot of stuff. Oh, that's all right.
No, I think I said state, Julia. You're good. You got it. Wisconsin. That was the thing. You got it. You guys, this was so fun. Thank you so much for watching. Give all of the creators at home, give them a round of applause. And Sarah, what are you going to do for Halloween?
I'm going to Texas. I'll be in Austin at Velveeta Room October 29th and the 30th. And I'll be doing a special character show after my main show where I think I'm going to be dressed up as Jason Voorhees' mom from Friday the 13th. What do you do?
Very, very fun. I will be packing.
Oh, no. But new adventures.
New adventures, yeah.
You're going to be in a new location on the next show.
I am. It's true. It's true. Guys, stay tuned for a November show announcement. I do have to figure out if I'll be able to do it, but I think I can.
Yeah, it does get it gets hectic in the holidays, but we're definitely going to try to shoot for something. So
yeah,
follow us on Instagram at Home Film Festival
for more information. Mal said everybody killed. I hope Nick makes a series of that guy. Me too.
Me too.
You guys, thanks so much for watching. We'll see you at the end of November, probably. Follow us on Instagram. We'll get back to you.
Signing off.
Bye.